Hello again, Suzanne here, your intimacy, intuitive, and spiritual guidance counselor. And today we're going to talk about empathy. Yay, being, and more importantly, being an empath. Good times. This one could go on forever and ever. But I just want to kind of touch on, try to get it as condensed as possible so the camera didn't cut off. But, it's becoming more of a buzzword out there these days. So everyone's an empath. Oh, he's an empath, she's an empath. I'm an empath, everybody's an empath. It's kind of like life coach. Everybody's a life coach or a Reiki master. Sorry, did that sound snide? A little bit. And it's true. I have to say it is true. There are a lot more people that are opening up and becoming empathic. But I think just tossing the word around, people are missing the deeper connection and the deeper importance of it. So what is it, first of all? And I don't go by Webster's dictionary. I go by my guides and guidance and for deeper meaning. So basically what that means is you feel what other people feel. So as an empath, I feel what you feel. But I feel it on a different level. It's not that I'm just aware of your emotions and what you're going through at the moment. I feel it. I'm living it. When I'm in a space with you and you're depressed or you're grieving, even if you're smiling and chipper and cutting jokes and things like that, I'm feeling that deep pain. I'm feeling the guttural reaction. I'm feeling the nausea, the sadness, the deep-seated grief and fear and everything that goes along with it. I will be able to pick up the stage of grief that you're in if you're still in the denial phase, if you're in the anger phase, or if you're in the acceptance phase, but it's still grief, right? So that's kind of the point that we're trying to get across with this, is that knowing it's deeper than that. All of us, I was going to say most, but all of us humans have that ability to feel what other people are feeling and to know what they're feeling. It's called intuition, and we all have it. And we're all connected. We are all one, like it or not. And we all are connected. And we have the ability to feel each other and feel what each other human is going through. That's why, we can react to when something happens in another country even, and we feel that. We feel that sadness. We see chaos, mayhem, war, or whatever, and we feel that. We feel sad. That's a form of empathy. It's like we're feeling what they're going through. It's not just, it's a mild version, I guess. I mean, we're feeling sad for them. That's different than saying, oh my God, I feel their sadness. But it is a form of empathy. It's not necessarily empathic, I guess. I know some of you out there are going to be rushing into the dictionary and going, oh no, it's this way, it's that way. It's like everything we do is on spiritual level, not all human level, because it's nicer in the spiritual realm than in the human realm. It makes more sense, personally. So are you an empath? Are you empathic? Sure, you can feel what someone's going through. You can understand what someone's going through because maybe you've been through it. You can be sympathetic. There's difference. That's more of a difference is when you you have an understanding, but you don't have the experience of it, right? So the thing is now with the way the energies are working in the universe now, we are opening up a lot more, whether we want to or not. It's a necessity now. Children are coming in now with stronger gifts and more open, and they're not being shut down. Their abilities, their intuitive abilities, are not being cut off, like those in my age range. In the indigos, a lot of us were shut down. The crystals and the rainbows children are coming in. Check those out. I'm not going to go into that in this video, but that's just the different spiritual developed humans that are coming in right now. So being more connected, we're more open, so we are aware. But it's how do we use that? We're not just feeling other people's pain or joy even. We're not just feeling that to be feeling it, or to be, go down to their level or up to their level. so to speak, there's a reasoning behind it, so there's an understanding. So number one, they're saying, is it's understanding each other. It's coming to a deeper understanding. It's not just saying, oh, well, I can see why you believe the way you believe. It's like, no, I feel why you believe the way you believe, and it takes over the whole body. It's all the emotions. It's physical. It's visceral, and that's the difference in sympathy and empathy, or just empathy and being empathic. Okay, I hope this is making sense. If not, question below. Contact me, because I those of you who know me, it's all free flow. Everything's divinely guided. So why do we need to feel that? Again, deeper connection, deeper understanding, because when we realize how similar we are, or when we understand the belief systems of others, we connect easier. We have a deeper understanding. It's not that we have to believe the same, but it's like when there's that understanding, there's no conflict anymore. We can still be different. The world is about balance. Two sides to everything, right? At least two sides. So we can still communicate and get along and function positively and have differences. Because when we feel that the old saying, you don't know anything till you've walked a mile in my shoes. Well, we're not just walking in the shoes, we're walking in your meat suit, as they call it. Sorry, supernatural fan. We're walking around in your body, in your being, in your shell, in your emotion, in the fluid emotion. And so understanding that, so people who don't understand an empath and why we tend to be more emotional and difficult to understand at times. Sorry about that. The weather's nicer, so people are walking dogs. They don't normally walk dogs. So Zicky's getting all excited. So understanding the empath. So that way, those who don't understand, who aren't there, you can have a little more sympathy for us in understanding that we feel things out of nowhere. We don't always know where it's coming from until that person makes themselves known. Because again, this person walking their dog right now, I'm already feeling their stress because the dog is freaking out because someone else is walking a dog. And the dog is definitely new. Yes, I do. I read the animals as well. So I'll say that right now. The dog is new to walking and is a little excited and wants to check things out. And the person doesn't know how to control. I could help. I do very well with the dogs. So now we have an understanding, and we have that deep feeling. So being an empath is a beautiful thing. We have a heads up, but it's the thing that we need to work on we don't really even have to do that. It's just understanding what is ours and what belongs to someone else, and learning to differentiate and not take it on. Because when we're unskilled at being an empath, we take all this stuff on and don't know where it comes from, and it shuts us down. It shuts our physicality down. And once we have that understanding, we can release. We can still experience it without taking it on. And that's a whole nother lesson, and I will be teaching a course on that as well, and how to release it and how to separate, how to experience it in your energy field, yet still release it. So here we go. There's what it means to be an empath. And then this super condensed version, speedy version before the camera shuts off. So know that it's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. It's being in control of it and appreciating it and learning to appreciate others by truly feeling them. Okay? So pay attention to that and notice what you're feeling, if it's yours or if it's someone else's, to know if you truly are an empath. Take care of it beautifully.